Shalom, this is Yehudit Gofarben Spot. I want to share with you movements I'm doing for the 44th day of my count of 49 days between Yom Kippur and Erev Sigd. I was doing some research about Sigd again last night, and like very much something I saw that said that one explanation for the holiday is honoring the day that God revealed himself to Moshe, and that the community, I also saw something about the community, the Ethiopian community traditionally did prepare in advance of the holiday for the holiday. My preparation has been 7 weeks of going through the Sephirot in movement, and also sharing my Otiyot Hayyot movements for how to count. So a combination of exposing people I know who are interested in Otiyot Hayyot movements for healing and renewal to the various movements that I do to embody the Hebrew letters and the nikudot. Each nikudot corresponds to a Sephirah on the tree of life, and today's combination is Gevurah Sheba Malkhut. Malkhut is the one Sephirah that does not have a movement as such. It's not connected with a nikudah. It's a space underneath, a blank space underneath a letter, and for that I have evolved the sense of being breathed by HaShem, just tapping into how we are breathed by HaShem at each moment. And I take the stance that I do for all my nikudot, which is feet to shoulder width apart, feet parallel with each other, knees slightly bent, feeling the earth supporting me from below and the string from above, and my hands slightly out from the side, trying to be balanced. I have a tendency to have my right shoulder lower than my left, so I'm trying to feel what that feels like to try to get them balanced, and letting myself go and just letting myself be breathed at my natural rhythm of being breathed, whatever it is at the moment. That's Malkhut, that's being present, that's being grounded, manifest here, and conscious of being manifest in a body at this time, in this place, and feeling Hashem's presence literally inspiring me at a moment and surrounding me and holding me. So that's the Malkhut of this whole week. Today, the specific variation is Gevurah. Power and strength comes from setting priorities, setting boundaries, being able to say no appropriately. And it's represented by the Shvanach, or the Shva. And I use the Shvanach where I make a short sound and stop it. So it shows that I have control over the energy I put out, and being able to put a stop on that when necessary, or to put protection. It's the Shvanach goes like this. And it's very much a protective martial art stance, protecting my face, protecting my chest, and yet it's not solid, it's open, so I can make a decision as to how much protection I need, where I need it, where I set my boundaries. It's a little dip and coming up and going and separating and coming down, coming up and like holding two balls, two circles in the air. I'm also doing it to the right hand high, even though sometimes I switch to the left in patterns of at least two at a time, because I want a sense of self-discipline that goes with Gevurah, of patterns that have a sense of priority and purposefulness to them, and the strength and power that comes from doing that. So the combination today, the pattern that I've been using for these videos, is to do each combination 4 times for 4 levels of soul, for the Nefesh level that enlivens me, for Ruach level that is a description of my emotional world, of the Neshama level of the intellectual world, mental world, and the one that should be in governance, and the Chayah level of aliveness and integration and spiritual connectedness of all the levels together. And then I do 4 levels for community awareness, which very much fits my understanding of this preparation of time as a community experience in the Ethiopian community. And now we have a holiday of Sigd here, which is also connected to the sense of rededication to the Torah, to learning, and to good deeds, and to being actively Jewishly connected to both our source and HaShem and our particular mission of helping heal this world. That's how I'm understanding it now. And the community level has been useful for me, particularly during this time of war. A large challenge where the community has been coming together so strongly in support of each other and works as a community and a connectedness of little light vessels to help each other. And so the community level I've likened to the 4 worlds of the world of Asiyah, what the community is doing, awareness at the action level, at Yetzirah of the emotional level, Beriyah at the intellectual level of thought and ideas, and then at the Atzilut, the spiritual level, the closest to HaShem, a sense of motivation, examining intentionality and motivation. Fits with our sense of mission. So let's do the combinations. Take a little extra pause before we start the 4 levels for community or collective awareness. Gevurah, Malkhut. Feet together and just letting myself be breathed and letting the energy pass through me, coming like a light vessel for Hashem's energy to manifest in this plane. And then I wanted to show you again the Hebrew letter movements for the counting. For the 44th day is a Mem for 40 and a Dalet for 44. So it's a Mem. I put my 1 foot part way forward, come up, over, in, and bring the foot back. So there's a little dip and rise each time. 1, 2, there's the Mem, 3, 4. The Dalet, I have many Dalets. The one I'm going to do today is the open door Dalet. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then end. 1, 2, 3, 4. So doing that facing you, it's like water that comes up the fountain, the waterfall. spring and playing in the mikvah. And the Dalet, the open door, 1, 2, 3, 4. And bringing that into myself and down. And again, Mem Dalet, 44. Bless us in these challenging times, that we are able to know our boundaries, know how to say no in a way that's appropriate for bringing forth our strength and power as separate individuals with particular reason for being here in this body, as part of a larger collective, Malkhut, having a sense of HaShem's presence and our own presence at each moment of our lives, and being able to draw strength from being present fully as much as we can. So many blessings to you all.